Last time on Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Enter. Enter. Oh my god, this wallet opens. See, well, isn't scientific investigation useful? We opened a law. We opened a wallet, Emma. You need to calm down. I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with it. Oh my god, that was exhilarating. And now, hello. It is I, the Nugster, back with more Ace Attorney. Last time, we began the 5th case of the game, which is pretty interesting. It has nothing to do with the overarching story of the last 4. Just kind of its own thing, with some new and some old. But we will see what happens. As usual, going into the first day, knowing absolutely nothing. But goddamn will that change. Just you wait. February 23rd, 9:34 a.m. District Court Defense Lobby number 2. How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? Frankly, there's still a lot of gray areas. But don't worry, that's normal. I figure it out as I go. Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area where you're fucked, sister. Don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate. I believe in you, sis, even if we can't prove it. Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice. Go for it. Yes. A defense attorney should never believe their client. That's, interesting. Okay. The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that. Miss Sky, you wait. But you're confessing. So should I not believe your confession? What do you want from me, woman? You remind me a lot of Mia. But there is one decisive difference between you and her. Yeah, a couple differences. And that is, you're not a defense attorney. Yeah, take that. I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright. I don't need luck. My first trial without a Fae helping me. It's true. Big steps up here. It's also my 5th trial ever. No one's going to bail me out this time. I'll be alone in there. You have Emma, so I have to discover the truth all by myself. Is Emma not going to come up? Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way. There you go, see? You're not a Fae, but you'll do, I guess. Can you summon the dead? February 23rd, 10 a.m., District Court, Court number 9. Oh, it's the same judge, too. Oh, it's been 2 months. Oh, goodness. I haven't left the seat. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. Defense is ready, Your Honor. No prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Edgeworth. We're friends, right? Guys, we can work together. What? What? Do we really need this flashback? Andrew, remember when you killed that man? I don't remember. It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in courtroom since his trial. It's crazy to think, technically we're at the end of the game, or at least the first game, but this is still the 5th trial I've done ever. Crazy. I hope that personal feelings will not be part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. Oh, I can guarantee you they will. You don't have to be so self-conscious, Edgeworth. I won't choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. Yeah, sure, whatever. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. Chief Prosecutor Lana Skies committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot, with my own goddamn car. Stupid bit. Wow, he's much more forceful in person. You should see him in bed. I didn't feel like confessing to everything. What do you mean? To the murder? Did you do it? However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. Yes, her life is now forfeit. Do we have the death penalty. There was a witness to a crime. A professional witness. Who's the witness again? Oh yeah, the... Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh no. I hope it's not a beautiful big boob lady. The prosecution calls first witness, Miss Angel Starr, to the stand. The cough up queen. Yep, we're gonna bring that up every single time. Oh! Haven't I seen you somewhere before? God damn those melons. I can't get it up. Your order the caviar lunch, right? Ho ho, caviar! I've never eaten caviar before. I guess I'll believe everything you say. Stop making bribes. Judge is really wolfing it down. He's eating? You can't do that. What is poison? Ah, and for you, I have a fiesta bowl. I'll take it. Thanks. I swear there's no poison in it. Will the witness state her name and profession? Ah, and you, sir? Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox? What? That's just rice and... What is that? And it's too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. Don't make me slap you. Well, Your Honor, how does it taste? God damn it, stop it. So this is why everyone raising on caviar. It's so tasty it hurts. I haven't tasted anything like this since my grandma used to cook for me. Oh goodness gracious. I remember my days on the pirate ship. I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca. That's what I think too. What the heck does pickled tapioca taste like? Name, profession, now. I will pull out my Glock again. I kept it. Me? The name is Angel Star. Don't go forgetting it. I forgot. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, bitch. Now let's move on. Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us. The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating, goddammit. Judge, please. Hurry it up. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime. Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional. What is she again? Uh-huh. What exactly does that mean? I will take your finest BJ. Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Starr was a special investigator with the police. Oh yeah, I forgot. 2 years ago. Nothing happened. Don't you worry about that. She was a first-rate homicide detective. I wonder how. What did she even do? What? Miss Starr was a detective? Wow. Oh my goodness. I know who you are. Cough up. God damn it. God damn it. Cough up, Queen Angel Star, Your Honor. Like, long time no see. Are we ever gonna get the backstory to that nickname? I really need it because... Very well, you may continue with the description, Miss Star. In fact, just take control of the courtroom. Why don't you give the verdict as you think? Just who is this lady? If I might have the court's attention over here. Oh, yeah? The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. Poor people and rich people. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for the visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks. I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecution. Oh, that's... Wow, I sounded very feminine and young. All those days. I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutor spaces, yes. The crime took place by a car in the back of A block in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive the body out. She can drive the body out. She have the keys. She's gonna hotwire the car. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest was made on the spot.
And who was this valiant and sexy witness? Was it me?
Why, it was me, Your Honor. Parking lot floor plans. Cool.
Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime?
Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor. God, I want to see that.
It seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Just like every other case we do. Well, Mr. Wright, I'm sure you have nothing to say.
I can't agree on your principle, Your Honor. I have more things to make up. It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining?
If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Star. Crush him.
Wait, are they talking about me? Edgeworth, help. My baby boy, help. When is it the count? Yeah. Somehow I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. When I said something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective's intuition at work. Oh, goodness. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointed tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest.
Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend. How touching. Are you single?
As you can see, there's no room for doubt. Everyone saw that vision, right?
The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman.
So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed? Just you wait, woman. I'm about to show you what crushed means. I'm still thinking about that. It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright.
Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Goddamn right. I didn't see anything that was... what happens do I have right now? The Blue Badger. Okay, I didn't see anything that contradicts, so... Time to push. What do you mean you knew this day would come? Were you waiting for this day? How'd you know? How did you know? Tell me right now. I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime, yet their methods are ugly and twisted. No, never. Prosecutors? No, they're always straight as an arrow. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy. Never. You're damn right. No Lunchlay's uninformed opinion is duly noted. I have never done such a thing. Don't accuse me of that. Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim, killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. You're damn right. I have some detectives I want to kill too. Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors? Oh yeah, she has a hate boner for them. I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one. How are you laid off by a prosecutor? I don't understand I don't understand how your system works. Laid off? She was fired? How are lawyers... Okay. To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms that I have to suck up. That said, I am a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless. Of course, I believe you.
Very well, you may continue.
Okay, I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox. Who is your boyfriend? I would like... Wait, no, wait, I'm pressing... Sorry, I had a break part. Yeah, no, stop, fucking go back! I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. Who is your boyfriend? I would like to have words with him. This boyfriend? He's the detective? Not that boyfriend, the security guard. You're not talking about that security guard, right? The Larry one? There's no way.
That boyfriend? You have several? Oh my lord, my chance. I'm so rich.
Yes, this boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Can I join? Yes. Care to join? Yes, I'll give up. And yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants. I will take whatever.
I'll stick with the lunches, thanks. I don't want to upset my wife.
Note to self, the judge had to think before replying. The security guard room is in the lot in A block. It's up on the second level so you can see everything from there. Oh, that's where that leads. That'll be the room with the security sign. Oh, wow. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car? Yeah, where do you carry all those? Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block. So she was in B block when she witnessed the crime? What? Okay, how? When I said something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective's intuition at work. What do you mean by that? Hold that. Hold. You see, you said something, so you're saying you had a premonition of the murder. Are you Spider Woman? It felt like, how would you say? Oh yes, it was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds. Oh, understood.
I have no idea what that means.
Speaking of a detective's intuition, wasn't the victim Mr. Bruce Goodman also a detective? You know each other by chance? Yes, well, he was like a young cheese.
A young cheese? What does that mean?
A pale white cheese not yet tangy with experience on the streets. A greenhorn.
Then I must be hard.
What? Oh, I thought that was a period. The judge is like,
I must be hard. Yellowed and sharp as a tack.
yep, that's how I would describe you, Judge. Yeah, with the odor of an old cheese to match. What are you smelling the judge for? In any case, there in the lot, I felt something stirring in the back of my mind. I felt a tinkle up my boots. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garage car. By garage car, you mean Mr. Edgeworth's car? Yes, it was so goddamn ugly.
Mr. Edgeworth! God damn it, we told you no more killing.
Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's. Wasn't it? It's a coincidence, I swear. Indeed it was. Why do people keep letting this guy out?
What an odd case this is. And the person you saw, you were sure it was the defendant? Are you sure it wasn't Edgeworth?
I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I am certain it was her. She's telling the truth, we're doomed. So I must lie. I'll just do what we can. If we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick. Oh, you already know my ways. Witness! In your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than verbs. Ergo, you are a biased witness. Get the fuck out of here. We have to... Everything she said is lies. You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie. I'll come over there and slap you silly. Huh, rookie? How dare you? I've done 4 whole cases before this. Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. Oh boy. What might that entail? I'll fry you like a fritter! Crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside! Oh god, she's giving me the stare. Oh, I'm sorry, Mommy.
That was inspiring. Guilty.
I believe I've heard the tagline elsewhere. You could cry plagiarism? What are you talking about? I may be relegated to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed. What is this?
A photograph you took that, why the fuck wasn't this submitted in the beginning? Who makes the rules around here? Oh wait, I do.
The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snap, I took a picture. Of course you did. Of course you did. In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged with a camera. One of my lunchboxes is rigged with high explosive C4. I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck.
Witness!
I mean, what? Oh, I sounded really old there. Witness, why am I only seeing this photograph just now? You stupid. You think I'd show it to you, prosecutor? Think again. Whose side? Who am I fighting? Whose side are we going on? My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs. Who's the security?
Well, this is most certainly the defendant, covered in giblets.
Her hand... Oh, I was gonna say her hand isn't injured yet, but I think she's wearing gloves, so... Crime photo! Okay. Uh-oh, that is unmistakably Lana Sky, covered in giblets. So, what was the defendant doing at the time? The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Tell me more about this knife that the suspect was carrying. Is her right hand the one that's... Yeah. Her right hand's the one that's injured, right? I think it is. Maybe, I don't know. Well, I'd say the blade was about 4 inches long. Oh my god, that's huge! Oh my goodness, I wouldn't be able to survive 4 inches, would it be? That's massive. Oh my goodness. You definitely want a smaller knife than that, if you're being stabbed. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It is your knife after all. Yes, that's about right. I keep my ginormous 4-inch knife on me at all times. Prosecutors are by nature well versed in the location of a man's vital organs. Are they? I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set. You can't testify as to her ability to kill an egg. I mean a person. Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor. So the defendant was holding a knife. What then? And she thrust the pointy tip. Oh, are you sure it wasn't the handle? Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime. You did see her raise the knife to strike, no?
The defense has a point. Why didn't you react with superhuman speed and stop the murder?
Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late. Too late. Yes, the next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon. Okay. I see. It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it. You said that before. Anything else? How many flesh wounds can I take? Scientifically speaking, Miss Star's testimony is flawless. Good luck, bitch. Whose side are you on? Sounds pretty fatal to me. What do we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty? Unless you can summon the dead, yes. Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me calmer. Yeah, take that, you stupid kid. Don't smile like that. You're creeping me out. Somehow I always... Oh, am I actually... Okay. Her weapon using it to trace the victim's blood. No prints. Okay. Death due to blood loss, 1 knife wound, died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. The parking lot of Edgeworth's car. The moment of the crime is photographed by H. Star. Aha! I figured it out. Where, if you say she was holding a knife, where is it? And you witnessed this. You saw Miss Guy stab the victim with the knife. As I've already said, yes. I swear to my finest salmon swirl lunch.
I'm sure that is a fine lunch. I'll just eat the whole time, don't mind me.
But isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. We're just gonna stick with it the whole time. This is the photograph you took at the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then why is Miss Kai not holding the knife? Where is the knife? Where is it?
Phoenix, that was stupid. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Objection. That had to be the weakest objection ever, Edgeworth. Come on, give me something else. And it was still stronger than your ever feeble mind, Mr. Wright. That was the worst counterpoint I've ever heard in my goddamn life. In all my 100 years of prosecuting.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stabbing. I know that. I can see the giblets everywhere. And how can you tell that? Phoenix, I'm trying to help you here. Blood splatter. Do you not see the detective's innards splattered on her? Huh? See the dark crimson stains of the chief prosecutor's coat? That's his intestines. But it's black and white photograph. Oh. I thought that was just for effect. I guess we are living in 1532.
Oh, yes, it's hard to tell, but this could be blood. Or maybe she spilled coffee over herself. She's just so clumsy.
Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here. No problem. Except you. I'll get you later. Mr. Wright, are you going to just sit there and take that kind of abuse? Yes. Yes, I am. Ark. You had a better idea? Objection! I don't know what the objection is, but I object. Isn't that what I do? I object to things. Wait. That contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime. Aha! Yes. Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies. That's it? If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. Yes, just like. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go. What? Good advice. I'm not sure I understand it, but good advice. Whose side are you on? That made no sense. I didn't have time to stop her. I was busy eating. Prosecutor Sky was cold, calculating, like a robot. She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder. Of course I would know. Premeditated? How do you know? Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in the photograph.
Well, are those gloves? Oh my goodness, she's so devious.
Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on? I don't know, maybe she's got like surgery in the prosecutor's office. If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves. I wear them. Arg. Oh my god, this is so crazy, blah blah blah. Are we sure she's still not injured?
These gloves do seem to tell a tale of premeditation.
Premeditated murder? A serious offense?
Witness, add this to your testimony now.
The murder was planned. The rubber gloves prove it. Hold it. How do you know she's wearing rubber gloves? Was she just in the habit of wearing gloves? Like driving gloves. Exactly. Gloves are cool. Objection. That's stupid, right? Gloves were admitted as evidence when the defendant was arrested.
Well, I didn't know that because we don't share evidence.
You were rubber gloves of the kind used for autopsies. In other words, when the chief prosecutor came to the crime scene, she came to do murder. It's the only possible conclusion one can make. Everything was planned. It was a premeditated crime. Arg. Alright, I give up.
Impressive. I'm sorry they took you off the force, Miss Star.
This is bad. She's got them thinking this was all planned. She can prove this claim. The trial's already over. I'm gonna think of a way to show that this wasn't premeditated. It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it. You said that before. Anything else? What? You're just saying the same thing. Yeah, I know. We're having the same conversation. What? I don't. Okay. Honestly, I was very lost there. I didn't know what to do. I just started presenting stuff. What does this have to do? Witness, do you know what this is? Are you trying to test me? I sell box lunches for a living, you know. That's a knife. Good knife. The knife that was in Miss Sargent's trunk and in Mr. Goodman's chest. Indeed, it is my knife. Oh, I can't believe it. This case. Why is the bloody murder weapon in a red car? All belonging to the prosecutor there. I feel like he's killed too many people now. The fighters, Mommy, the blockers bad people. I thought that was a guy going, Mommy, sorry. The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, so the knife was in his trunk. I think what he's trying to say, Phoenix is trying to say is, if it was premeditated, why would they be using Edgeworth's knife that was in the trunk? Right? Because Lana probably wouldn't know there's a knife in the trunk. So what was she planning to use? She tried to choke him out or something? I don't know. What's that, rookie? In your testimony, you stated that Lana Sky planned this murder. That's why she was wearing those special gloves.
Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning.
However, why would you not also prepare the most important thing? The murder weapon. Oh, I'm sweating now. This knife just happened to be in the trunk of their car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon. Yeah, tips and tricks with Phoenix Wright on how to get away with murder. First, get a weapon. Preferably a gun. Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Order!
Great, now the tide is turning in our favor. Great job, Mr. Wright. This is as good as free. Yep, you betcha. Oh god. He's waving his finger. It's over, Emma. It's over. Right. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie. Oh, I'm so funny. I'm just the coolest person around. What? I'll take that back, Edgeworth. I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide had turned. Not over such a trifling detail. But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory. Right? Bah humbug. The prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. The defendant, Lando Sky, murdered a detective with a knife. I still win. Take that, in your face. That is the only thing the prosecution need prove, nothing else. Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. But you know as well as I do that you plan on killing him. It was planned. Wow, you're very insistent on this. How strange. If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing?
I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again. And this time I will believe everything you say.
Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought. How dare you! I'm gonna kick you in the balls soon. My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated. Really now? Are you just gonna say the same testimony? Angel's deduction. Dana Sky intended to murder Detective Goodman. You already just... okay. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. Okay, I already see the contradiction there.
The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it? I'm so smart.
So if I order pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy? What? Emma, what are you talking? Emma, go away. Leave. You can't summon the dead, and you're just making fun of me. And talking nonsense.
In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness.
I already know. That she said the wrong thing. You stupid idiot. You stupid person. He was stabbed once. Yeah, how dare you? My client only stabbed the person once. Where is it? Oh yeah, autopsy. Objection! You stupid dingbat. You say she stabbed him again and again, but you couldn't have witnessed that. Are you testing me? Then I'll test you. With my moss surprise! I don't think that's edible. I'm afraid the moss is going under our feet as we wait, Miss Star. Oh god, I'm just getting out bangers today.
What do you mean?
I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that the death was due to loss of blood from one stab wound. Stupid idiot.
Aha, you're right. Oh my goodness. Good show, Mr. Edgeworth. Sometimes I forget why I'm here.
What a hunk. He's my hero, really. What a hunk of a man. Emma, please. What about my objection? No one noticed? Guys, please.
Well, witness.
You got the crime scene set, right?
Oh, thanks.
That one has cyanide in it. I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood, but now I realize that such mistakes are possible. So, you're saying you mistook something for blood? When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast. I was just staring at her breast. What are you talking about? Splattered blood from her victim. Why are you just making up stuff now? No, you could have just said, oops, I meant one stab wound. I didn't mean again and again. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice.
Then tell us what you saw. Then tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify. Speak the truth, woman.
Her red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was. She's not even wearing it. You're so dumb. You're so silly. Miss Star, I demand an explanation. The witness is clearly not suited for detective work. You objected just to insult her? What? Oh wait, no, he objected to steal my objection. You little shit. God damn it. You're lucky you're so handsome. The suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And you've proved it yourself with this photograph. Huh? But, that can't be. Only a professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless. Congratulations, perhaps you finally found your true calling in life. God damn, I'm going semi-low.
Harsh words, but good.
In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails. I was gonna say it first, don't believe me. What was my objection? Chopped liver? But it was there! Scarf! No, not that, but something red! Pretty! I think it was an intestine! Well now, where were we? The witness had given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business. What?
Very well, witness, continue your testimony. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that, since nothing else you've said made sense.
Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least. Yep, I'm sure you do. Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of our testimony. The most important part? The part where his sister stabs the victim. That's okay. We'll get back to that. This next testimony might just be the moment of truth. I'm sure she will only speak the truth from now on. I'll bring in the suspect. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a person off to her side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. What are you talking about? You were just arresting her and she's like, oh, muffler, no. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile.
You are quite determined about the scarf, aren't you?
I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra. That's me, Angel Star. And hate mufflers for some reason. That wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is a kind of snake. Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten. You asked it for it, boy. No thanks. Note to self, Mr. Wright is weak against poisonous snake bites. No, I'm immune, actually. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. I knocked her silly. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. An oil drum? Hard to imagine. Yeah, those things are huge. How powerful are you people? Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Roar. God, there's so much lesbian tension in this case.
Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, if you will.
I did not see anything obvious. After the murder suspect came to run behind a parked okay. So, where's this portion on the floor plans? I'm sure she means this wall next to the car. That's right. I remember that wall. Emma very clearly asked me about the wall. There's a wall there, about 6 feet high. She was obviously trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do. And what did you do then? I fought her to the death. I caught her, explained her rights, and blah 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 blah. You say quickly. Were you close to the suspect? As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time. Is there a door within the fence? Maybe I should press her for more details. God, how'd you get? Is there a door? I'd like to see this on the floor plan just to be safe. No, there's no door. How did you get? Excuse me, lady. Come on. The Lunchland car was. She was a visitor, thus she was parked in B block. So you witnessed the murder from here.
That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes.
And then, is that correct, Miss Star? Yes, that's right. And then I just morphed through the fence. I converted my atoms into liquid and just squeezed through the fence. It's like everyone else can, right?
But there was a chain link fence in front of you.
I went over it, of course.
Amazing! The cough-up Queen Lunch Lady athlete indeed.
I've taken her a little time to climb over the fence. She can't have gone to my sister that fast. Maybe she's an Olympic jumper. I don't know. Yeah, the fence was about 9 feet high, too. How did Miss Guy not get away? She must have tripped or something. I asked when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. Why would she do that? She mentioned the muffler. Why did she say? If I remember exactly, I would have told you in my testimony. Would you have, cheeky? Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler.
Just that one word? What the fuck? Why did she love her muffler so much?
So what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else. Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone. Wasn't that to Emma? Her phone? She can't mean. Ask further. By phone, do you mean this cell phone? This cellular device capable of calling people across great distances? Discovered at the crime scene? Yes, ultimately. Ultimately. My memory is like a salmon heading upstream, you see. What does that mean?
No, the court doesn't see, Miss Star. In fact, I'm legally blind.
The chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall.
On the wall?
That's right. Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall. Apparently it was out of order.
And so she used her cell phone.
Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day.
Good witnessing, witness. I will ignore every other lie you've told so far.
Good witnessing. Whatever happened to good testifying?
You should, of course, add this to your testimony.
The things I do to please this rookie defense attorney. Word muffler was overheard during a call made to Emma at 5:18. Okay. How she tried the phone on the wall, but had to use her cell instead. Let's keep pressing. She made to escape. Can you be more specific? She brushed aside my hand and ran. It was a terrible sight to see, like a dollop of lard on the pate of foie gras. I don't know French. Huh? She even kicked over an oil drum at me. An oil drum? No, it was a battle against the gods.
There was an oil drum lying on its side at the scene of the crime.
And it's strange.
What's that?
If she wanted to escape, why didn't she run the other way?
The other? Oh! The parking lot entrance, oh my god. You're right, Edgeworth. Why didn't you run to the only exit?
That's right. Doesn't make any sense that she would run from behind the partition to the oil drums. Excellent. More mysteries. I'm glad someone's doing my job for me. I wish we could solve a few before finding more, though. This guy tried to run. Sorry, my sister's so suspicious, Mr. Wright. As sorry as I am. She didn't do it. You have to believe me. Yeah, whatever. Okay, does he just want me to present the map at that part? Oh, there it goes. Okay. I just had to do the same thing. I mean, just present what they pointed out, but I couldn't figure out which evidence where. Okay, I figured it out. Miss Starr, I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Sky. It's because she's more attractive. A witness is a former detective who testifies unmarred by personal bias. Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor? You who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago. Oh, wow. Yeah? I'm glad you just brought up the grudge part. No problem. Well, Miss Starr, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this? I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it all up. Cough what up? Ahem. Let's look at the floor plans. You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Sky making that phone call. I believe you see what I'm getting at, you silly bingy. Emergency phone was on the back side of the partition. If indeed you were in B block, you couldn't have seen it.
Order, order, what is the meaning of this lying again in a testimony? Never.
It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch. She's coughing up lies. Oh, forget it. That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you'll allow me a question. Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court. Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. Damn right. The witness lied about what she saw, where she saw it, the order of events. I'm gonna guess the order of events. She clearly knew about the phone call. She lied about the order of events. This guy used the emergency phone before the murder.
I see. I hadn't thought of that. You're so smart.
Thank you. That was in my mind. That took the wind out of her sails. No, I think they're just dumbfounded. Phoenix, goddamn, you're just so... Mr. Wright, I hate to bother you while you're celebrating your victory, but why would anyone use the emergency phone before the murder? Huh? Emma, you need to understand that the things I say don't have to make sense. Just when you think he can't sink any lower, he amazes us. I applaud you, Mr. Wright. You ordered the orange peanut lunchbox, right? That looks gross. I actually got it wrong. God damn it! Oh, whatever. Hopefully I don't get it wrong again, or else I'll die. Where she saw it, what she saw, or about what she saw. In other words, she didn't see Miss Sky using the emergency phone.
This seems hard to imagine how she could have. Very logical.
Did I get it wrong again? What's the matter, Star? Cat got your lunchbox? Oh my god, I actually got it wrong again. She had to say my sister, yeah, blah blah blah. God damn it! Great, now I'm dead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I now have to kill you. Bailiff, shoot his penis.
Alright, I died. Yeah, that was fucking. I hate this game. Okay, it's where she saw it. Good lord. This guy tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Star to lie about it. Exactly, what I was thinking, Phoenix. Ignore the other two times.
Pointless to lie, I see.
But say the witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. It would mean Miss Star witnessed the crime from a different location. Where were you? A different location. Well, that's a pointless lie if I ever heard one. Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it. Yes, let me... Shut up, Edward, I'm trying to tell my lie.
Let me ask to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright, just where was the witness when she saw the crime?
All the testimony we've heard until now points in one direction. Oh, really? The place from where Miss Star heard the thing. Okay, what? Here? I mean, she took the picture from behind the fence at least, right? Or something. But how would she have seen the telephone thing? Here? No. God damn it. I mean, it's highly likely that's where she was. Oh, never mind. You think? It's highly likely. Your cavalier attitude stands in stark contrast to your feeble arguments, right? Her being there wouldn't change a thing. Okay, no. I'm so lost. I don't fucking know. Oh, the security room? This is the only place where she could have been. Ignore the last time.
The security guard room.
Indeed, the security room in the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second floor so you can see the entire lot.
She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone.
No, I disconnect my neck. Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness, not being part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in April. The only place where she could have seen the crime and the back of the partition is here. I remember in your testimony you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? What is his name? Well, Miss Star. How many years have I been getting the better of men? To think that the tables could be turned. Today a man has got the better of Angel Star. I mean, I could still let you get through, please.
Order, order! Witness, what have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better. No one ever lies in my court.
I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished, and I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails. The guilty? Talking about Miss Sky? Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? No, not at all. Why did Miss Star lie? It doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Huh? She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything. Good point. Exactly. You can hear her? This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. Who took this photograph then? That truth still stands. It still stands. I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth. What? Phoenix, I swear to God. The witness is found to be lying. They're guilty of perjury. She knows this. Has any witness in this court over all the cases been, tried for perjury? How many people have lied in this goddamn courtroom? She wouldn't risk that without a good reason.
So tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright.
I don't fucking know. Huh? Me?
Who else?
Mr. Wright, let's review what we know. Whatever happened 2 years ago, that's all I know. Mr. witnesses a crime from the security guard station, but she lied and said she saw it from B block. Must make a vital difference, but what? What would change? Distance to the crime, difference in okay, well, it's the angle of view to the crime, right? Oh, shit, hold on. I mean, the angle, right? Who took the picture? Why? The angle at which she saw the crime occur would change.
The angle? What do you mean? Wait, are you saying if you view something?
Well, you know how if you stand in front of someone, you see them from the front, but if you go behind, let me see it from the... Serial station is on the second floor, and, she would have sort of more 3D view of the crime. Is this Ron? Are you kidding me? Distance to the crime, I guess. It changes the distance between her and the scene of the crime. My condolences, Mr. Wright, but one look at the floor plan is quite clear. The distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. I don't see how that would change what she could see. What she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. Miss Starr, you witnessed the crime scene from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Miss Sky?
Well, witness.
You... Yes? You ordered the squid wheels, right? That looks actually good. I'll eat squid wheels. Following my lunch has gone from low to an edible. I don't know, the moss was looking pretty good. I was burning a PB&J lunch with fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend.
Boysenberry for the boyfriend. I wish that was me, goddamn.
He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass-walled station. And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running toward the scene. What does the W stand for? Woman? Oh, witness. Okay. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it. So I jumped through the glass. You did not do what? What are you? What? You did not do this, and that's why I had to go through the visitors parking to B block.
That's quite a detour.
It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime.
5 minutes? Goddamn, lady. This changes things considerably.
But there was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. I know it. I have photographic evidence. I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastic fork. No, not the plastic fork.
You have a point, and the spork is a wonderful invention.
Oh, she said sport. Would you like another caviar lunch? Definitely with no added preservatives?
Absolutely.
Uh-oh. Mr. Wright, you have to do something. Alright, I'll bring out my Glock. Do I have any evidence to stop this? Damn right, I probably don't. 5 minutes between the witnessing of the murder and the arrest? Think about it. You could make pasta in that amount of time. You're damn right, Phoenix. If you like it al dente, I don't speak French. I've got lunchboxes that tie pasta into knots, rookie. Nubbly. A 5-minute blank. Isn't that strange? Strange. If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor? Take a shit. I don't know.
Well, I guess I'd flee the scene. Hey, don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone. I didn't do it.
Shut up, Judge. If you had the instincts of a killer, you would run. But this time was different. This guy dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable. Yarg!
Well then, it seems we've come to the end of this testimony. You have been so useful, I'm sure, somewhere in there. The witness has a grudge against the defendant and a blank in her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, is the next witness ready to go?
Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history. We did it! We screwed that can shut, Mr. Wright! That was too close. Yeah, don't forget about all the mishaps.
I'm afraid that the cough-up queen has been dethroned. Oh, got him. And with that, court is adjourned. Wow, we're okay.
Not even gonna be like, hey, you guys need to go investigate some more. Just like, alright, thanks, witness. Thanks for nothing, witness. Alright, trial's over. Hold it. What do you mean, hold it? There's no way this is still going. Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid wheels, right? No, that was mine, actually. That's the one she tried to force off on me. I prefer not to take the defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say? I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence.
What was that? I already ended the trial.
That's another one of her trick lunchboxes.
My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask you, Miss Stark. Get out of here.
Ah! Is this your jumbo lunchbox?
Woo! A triple-decker! Never mind. Out of deference to the witness's determination, I'll allow one more testimony. Let's hear about this decisive evidence. I enjoy being bribed. God damn.
Like the Lunchline motto says, you won't be disappointed. What you gonna pull? What is she going to pull out of her lunchbox this time? Alright, just hurry up. Decisive evidence. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. And now, to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? No. 2 types of blood were found on the shoe. Why do you have the victim's shoe? One was, of course, the victim's, and the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. This shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. I'm sure it is.
What? There was blood found on that shoe? What do I know about the shoe?
Try Lunchline for all your lunch and decisive evidence needs. Witness, what's the meaning of this? You can't just pull out shoes and say what's on it. Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence? Simple, as I've already said. I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself. I like how witnesses can just come up and present evidence. And you had blood tests performed. Didn't I mention? I have 3 boyfriends in forensics. God damn, 3 in the same... Jesus. In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as evidence. What? You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Oh, really? Really? We have evidence law, do we? Go for it, Edgeworth. Tell me the evidence laws. Rule 1, no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, this shoe is illegal evidence, at least for the time being. Is that right, Mr. Wright? I don't know. I swear to God, literally 90% of the evidence presented in court is just made up on the fly. It seems so. Edgeworth sure is celebrating. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't forget, I used to be a detective. As I mentioned previously, this shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensics department. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth.
Nah. Oh, god damn it.
Is that right, Mr. Wright? I don't know. The rules are made up as we go. It seems so. Edgeworth is looking pretty sullen. You can at least study some evidence law. Really? I just win it.
The prosecution's complaint notwithstanding, it appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. What is the second? However, it seems you've had another count against your witness.
Anything to ensure that the guilty are properly judged. Alright, white enamel shoe, bear shades of blood from Goodman and Lana Scott.
Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Alright. Okay. Why did you lie about those 5 minutes? I guess you could say I just wanted people to look at the results. I just wanted to be quirky and whimsical. The results. How many times do you have to say this? I saw the chief prosecutor stab the victim before my very own eyes. Compared to that, a 5-minute blank means nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing can happen in 5 minutes. And why didn't you just tell the truth? Don't make me laugh. We're dealing with the most untrustworthy of the vile lot known as prosecutors. Falsified evidence, arranged testimonies, erasing and manipulating evidence. When you fight monsters, you need to use every trick in the book. Okay. This is when the suspect is admitting she did it?
But false testimony is the most despicable crime of all, Miss Starr. Let's just get this over with. I don't want to see you ever again. Unless you have more lunches.
And now the man of the victim shoot. And you found the shoe at the scene of the crime. Before anyone else, apparently. I detained the chief prosecutor and notified the police department. I wanted to make myself useful while I was waiting for the police to arrive. Oh yeah, I guess she was there first. So, like an ill-trained pooch, you snuck off with a shoe. I was afraid someone would erase the chief prosecutor's crime. This shoe was my secret weapon if that should happen. I just take pictures. See this fashionable basket I have here? It carries more than lunchboxes, gentlemen. It carries all the evidence I stole from the scene of the crime. I'm happy for you in your lunchbox bag, really.
In any case, remove valuable evidence from the scene of the crime. I'm sure this will be punished harshly. Now tell us what you did next.
2 types of blood, yep. So you brought it to the forensics department. If you're going to submit something as evidence in court, you need it approved. To do that, evidence must be analyzed by a forensic expert. She got away with her little coup because she used to be a detective.
The shoe does not appear to have bloodstains on it. What? The shoe does appear to have bloodstains on it.
Well, the man was stabbed after all. That does produce blood sometimes. And that blood belonged to the victim, Detective Goodman. As I said, there were 2 types of blood found in the shoe. And the other blood type matched the defendant, Lana Scott. You can't say for sure the blood belonged to the defendant with a blood test. You claim to know something about the blood test, rookie?
Oh.
Well, speak up. Well, blood comes in 4 types. A, B, C, and D. A, B, O, and AB. However, you can't tell from a blood test whether murder was committed in cold blood. Phoenix, please, I love you, but goddamn, you're stupid.
That's just a figure of speech, Mr. Wright.
Actually, we can differentiate between millions of types with all the blood tests out there. Which means that we can more or less narrow any sample of blood down to just one person. Or so I hear. Thanks, Emma. That's pretty specific. If I had a little more time, I would have gotten DNA test results. But they said there's very little doubt it could be anyone but Miss Lana's ties. I'm sure.
So the suspect's blood was found in the victim's shoe.
And turns her directly to the death of Detective Goodman. I was afraid he was going to say that. Shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. Hold that. Countless evidence go through without a fight. Yes, I need to steal it. You ordered the peppered fish guts, right? Oh my goodness. Some like it hot, Mr. Wright. Some like your client. He's in enough hot water to make a whole vat of soup. Mr. Wright, do you or don't you have a problem with the shoe? I have some problem, but I don't know what problem. It's critical. Is there a problem with the victim's shoe? Yes, probably. If I'm not imagining things, I'd say there is one critical problem with this evidence. A clear contradiction. That gleam in your eyes. You're still a young rookie. I'd give you a peppered fish gut now. But you couldn't take the heat, could you?
Let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say. Don't worry, if he says the wrong thing one more time, I'll have the sniper trained on his head fire. What is the contradictory about the victim's shoe? Show us the problem with this evidence.
Oh, okay, never mind, I'm going in here. Rotate and... What? Sirs, how is there blood here?
Wait, ugh, this is so hard. Yes.
I wonder if you noticed. There's blood on the bottom of the shoe. Don't mess with me, rookie, or it'll be your blood on the bottom of my shoe. Please step on me, Mo.
Indeed, there's quite a bit of blood on the bottom of the shoe.
That makes sense. The victim was stabbed with a knife. What could possibly be contradictory about a blood on the bottom of the shoe? The crime scene? Right? There's no blood there. Please be right. The problem lies in the footprint. The footprint? Note that the bottom of the victim's shoe is covered in blood. Then, isn't it strange? Why weren't any bloody footprints found at the scene of the crime? As you can see, there's no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. That contradicts your claim about the shoe. This picture only shows part of the floor, so there could have been bloody footprints. Then where are they, Mr. Edgeworth? Because I don't see any. We checked the scene and found nothing of the sort. Oh my god, I feel like they're not supposed to be investigating the crime scene, and then what detectives do?
Order! Well, witness.
Great going, Mr. Wright, but it's true that the lack of a footprint is a contradiction, but then we have to ask why there wasn't a footprint. Oh, good point, Emma.
That's true, there has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint.
Looked it up. Think, Mr. Wright, think! Hey, I don't know why it's not there. I don't know why you're asking me. I'm just good at finding contradictions. What? I figured it out, because I'm so smart. I see. Now I get it. Get what? Our witness is more devious than I gave her credit for. She's quite scandalous. That's a word. We were hoodwinked to the very end. But she slipped. There is one vital hint of the truth in her testimony.
What in God's name are you talking about? Whose side are you on?
Think back to when she told us about apprehending the suspect. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. Oh, she's beautiful but deadly. A predator, this one, a leopard woman, war. Yes, I very clearly remember her saying that. I thought that was a strange thing for the normally cool-headed chief to do. No kidding. Now, witness, allow me to ask for a simple question. This oil drum, was it empty? Oh, that, I'm not sure I like your attitude, Mr. Edgeworth. Though apparently you're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory. What is happening?
Witness! Well, was the oil drum empty?
The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. Never mind. God damn it, they're conspiring. I thought he was helping me. Water? What does that mean? Still don't get it, Mr. Wright. You want to know the reason she knocked it over. The real reason.
You don't mean...
Yes, the suspect knocked over that oil drum for one reason and one reason alone. To erase the bloodstains that would become evidence against her. Warg! I mean, wouldn't it just carry the water just a little bit away? I don't know.
That tied things up quite nicely. I guess you lose. Bloodstain left on the victim's shoe tie her quite clearly to this murder. Then after the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase the telltale signs.
Why, that's a prosecutor's specialty, erasing evidence. That reminds me, this guy's right hand was hurt. Indeed it was. Did she say she cut herself when she stabbed him? So that's when my sister's blood got on the shoe?
Well, I see no reason to prolong this trial. Yep, no reason at all. I'm sure no one will say a thing as I announce the verdict.
Mr. Wright, do something, please. What? What can I do? Do a backflip. Your sister's confessed to the crime. She tried to conceal it. But... Enough. There is no need for further debate. The verdict, Your Honor.
Very well, I'm gonna say it. Hopefully no one says anything. Here we go. Is everyone ready?
But Angel Star is on the prosecution side. She could have been lying about the water. Yeah, no shit.
This court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. Here we go. Oh my god! You can't do that anymore! What are you? You!
Little girl, what did you just say? Me? Did you just say that I, Angel Star, was on the prosecution side? Well, yeah, you are. That's typically what's happening, yes? You're saying my sister hid evidence by erasing the bloody footprints. Well, I thought you'd had your fill, but here you are demanding a second helping. What are you doing? Just for that, I'm gonna join the defense side. I lied.
God damn it.
Another lunchbox. Lunchbox called evidence.
What are you talking about? Wait, witness, don't tell me you have something else. When you want more evidence, we're about to say guilty.
The time for deliberations has passed. Any further comments and you'll be held in contempt of court. Your threats don't scare the Cosmo Queen. Look at this. What the what?
A photograph?
I had it just in case anyone had the gall to suggest that the white shoe didn't belong to the victim. No one said that.
I see no room for error in this evidence.
Mr. Wright, wait. Look at the asphalt in this photo. Hey, it's clearly wet. How did this shoe get off?
Erasing the last trace of doubt from the court's mind. Immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed with water.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't help after all. I don't really know what happened. We were about to lose, and then she objected to make us lose more. But okay, it's not your fault. I knew I couldn't win this case from the beginning. And it seems this is what your sister wanted anyway. We need Mia. Hurry. Tell Mia to show up. I'm sorry, Mia. Summon her. Maybe Maya will just do. Oh god, not again. Right. God damn it. The same thing. Oh no, my hallucinations. Right, wed or not. Don't be so quick to throw in the towel. Oh my god, is that Ghost Mia? Oh, get yourself up off the asphalt. Take another good look. Don't give up. Not until the bitter end. Emma, did you just hear that? I just heard the voice of my dead mentor. It's the last piece of evidence.
Very well, this time I'd like to declare a verdict for good. No one has more goddamn evidence, right? God damn you people! Why can't you just let me say a verdict?
Your Honor, wait.
What is it with you people? Can't I hand down my verdicts in peace anymore? Whatever it is, can it wait?
No, it can't. It'll be too late. Look at this photograph. Last one submitted. This trial isn't over until we give each piece of evidence proper consideration. So, right, are you saying there's a problem with this latest piece of evidence? Yeah, I'll think later. Yeah, there's a problem. Right or wrong, I've got to go ahead of this.
I suppose since we've come this far, we should give every claim a fair shake. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show the court the problem in this photograph.
There is a cloth in that pipe. Is that a contradiction, though? What is this? I mean, that's the only weird thing I see here. One stab. It's weird that his shoe came off so perfectly, but sure. What is this cloth? What is this? The problem in this photograph is here. What's this? How should I know? There's something poking out of the car's muffler. Oh! 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 Wait. Was she trying to tell Emma over the phone that there's something in the muffler?
Wait just a moment, Mr. Edgeworth.
Your Honor.
You just said muffler! Oh my god. Remember when we talked about the muffler? However, I see no trace of a muffler or scarf or any kind in this photograph.
No, you fucking idiot. It's the tail. Whatever. A muffler is also part of a car or motorcycle, Your Honor. Just think of it as part of the exhaust system. A pipe.
I see, and I see again. What's that suspicious looking claw sticking out of the car's muffler?
Humph. So what if there is something sticking out of the muffler? What does that have to do with this case? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I have no idea. No bleh. Sorry, Miss Starr, my neck is broken. It's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why this is important to the case. You said as much in your testimony. What?
Let's hear what Mr. Wright has on his mind. Tell us why you think this piece of cloth in the muffler is related to this case.
Uh-oh. The word muffler is... Yeah, call. Miss Starr, recall your testimony for the court. The one you lied about. Ah, yes, when I was her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused my earlier testimony. Muffler! Arg! Yarg! Turn into a pirate. Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence. And she died. Did I win yet? I'm gonna steal all her lunchboxes if she's dead.
Well, it seems you'll have to suspend the proceedings.
Sus? She so no. She said it. Sus? Suspend?
I find myself wondering about that piece of cloth. I also find myself wondering why we even brought you here. If you leave any question unanswered here, we do a disservice to the law. Have the car at the crime scene inspected at once and bring me that cloth. Why wasn't this car inspected beforehand? The verdict will wait until after we've seen all the evidence. Agreed?
I suppose so. Ooh, that was close. But we made it, at least for now.
This court will adjourn for a 30-minute recess. It's lunchtime after all.
You've been eating this whole time. He's still hungry. To be continued. Oh my god. I felt abrupt. God, that part was actually super long. I might have to break this up. It might. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I'll have to see. Anyway, that was the first part of that trial. Still don't really have anything. The whole point was just calling Star out. But the question is, why did she lie? I don't think she's the killer, considering we like beat her up in the first trial. But then why would she lie? Maybe she's colluding. She said she was angry about something, and whatever it was 2 years ago, just like the birth of everything. Anyway, we'll have to find out next time. If you enjoy, please leave a like and a comment, and I hope to see you all next time. Until then, bye.